are some, and those of you who have served know this, there are some basic leadership traits that you learn in the United States Marine Corps, in the Navy, or in the Army. Basic leadership traits. One of them is, when you're a leader, you don't run away. You don't leave your post in the middle of a national crisis. You take responsibility for everything that's going on. And you stay there and you fix it. Mitch McConnell is the opposite of that. And that is the major problem that I have with him. It's not even ideological. It's the fact that you want to call yourself a leader and you have no problems taking credit for when things go well. But then when there's a national crisis and you can't get anything done, instead of staying there, you just go back in the bushes like Homer Simpson. It is the opposite of what I was taught leaders should do. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the partisan games. We gotta get our government back on track again. And that's when I launched this campaign a year ago. It was on healthcare. It was on the issue of healthcare. I'd say now it's just on the issue of our democracy. We have so much work to be done. And you know that we have to do it. Think about this fact. We have a major international crisis, a crisis that is so big with the coronavirus. This is the first international crisis in a century in which no one in the world is looking to the United States for leadership. No one. That's what our leaders have gotten us. That's what Mitch McConnell's gotten us. And I'm tired of it. So I'm going around the state right now, and I'm talking about the fact that we can do better. That we can have leaders that have a plan to do better. Because maybe it's the fact that I've been in the military for so long, or maybe it's the fact that I'm a mom of 3 small kids. You gotta have a plan. Okay? Because I've been a mom for 8 years, let me tell you, I got everything in my purse. Everything. You name it, it's in there. You gotta have a plan. But you do. You gotta have a plan. And again, Mitch McConnell has no vision for Kentucky. No plan to rebuild Kentucky. No plan to get us through this coronavirus. No plan to make sure that the inequality in this country that's getting worse and worse and worse gets better. No plan to stop shipping jobs overseas to China. No plan to tackle the partisanship. He's making things worse. I think that's his goal. No plan to tackle corruption in Washington, which is rampant. All right? And that's what I'm trying to do. Show people I got a plan. The first part of that is, number one, we need immediate aid for Kentucky. You know this. And it's not only a moral issue, all right, to help our fellow citizen right now who have lost their job from no fault of their own, and the job isn't there because of coronavirus, to help them with unemployment insurance. It's also an economic issue. Because when you don't do that, our economy is teetering right now. It's been able to get to kind of make it sluggish through this time because of the CARES Act. But every single economist out there has said, we need more help. Mitch McConnell has known this. And by the way, there was a bill passed in May to provide more help. And what did he do? He ran away. All summer, went on vacation. Opposite of responsibility, opposite of leadership. And then at the end, when all these benefits were going to be running out, when people that needed help, what did he do? He threw an unworkable bill out there and ran away again. It's the opposite of leadership. That's what we need, immediate aid. We get him out, we can get that. We can help. And let me just remind people, it's unacceptable to give Wall Street a $500 billion slush fund and then turn around and say on Main Street, oh, you all ought to think about bankruptcy. That's unacceptable. It's just fundamentally unacceptable and wrong.